All right, guys, I'm back. Here's the second part of our install. First was formations. Hope that made sense to you. Now we're going to talk about run, and we're going to talk about two runs in specific. We're going to talk about inside zone, and then we're going to talk about a counter off inside zone, which can be a regular counter or it can be counter trade with both the guard and the tackle pulling. Okay. First thing we want to do is talk about box count. So let me get right to it. When we talk about the offense and defense, we have obviously have five offensive linemen, not trying to be funny, to block, but we have one tight end. If he's blocking, that gives us six. And then the quarterback is seven because we use a quarterback to control different players. It can either be the in man on the line of scrimmage in zone read, or it can be in an RPO. It can be that alley defender, and he can control him. So anyway, let's look at this. Right now we have one starting from left. Let's say we're running to left. One, two, three, four, five, and the tight end makes six. Quarterback makes seven. Okay. Now look at the defense. I'll change colors here. All right. So here's the defensively how we count it. Okay. One, two, three, four, and five, six, and number seven. Okay, so that's their seven. But remember, we can exchange. If the quarterback is reading the in man on the line of scrimmage, then the number seven becomes the tight end's guy. So they just alternate responsibilities. Okay, when we run the inside zone, we use what I call zone help concepts. And in order for an offensive lineman to run a zone help concept, he has to answer two questions. Okay, first thing he has to know is which way we're running. So we're running to the left. Okay. So your left hand. All right. And the question you ask, starting with the left tackle, is am I covered? Yes, he's covered. So he's stuck. Okay. All right. If number two is in this position, and we'll look at him coming sliding down here and how that changes the count. But right now we'll leave him in there to make it simple. Okay. All right, the left guard. The question is, am I covered? If he looks in his gap, there's nobody in his gap. That gap is open. Okay, so that's the first question. Am I covered? The second question is, can I help? Since there's nobody in his gap, he can help. I know that seems simplistic, but he can help. Okay, and he'll help with his inside hand, not his gap hand. Okay, so he'll help double team. The center's is he covered? Yes. So the center's stuck. Okay. At least stuck as far as sorting out this double team. Okay. So those two guys will block, and guys, we need to knock this guy off the ball. Okay. No if and buts about it. This is our running back reads, and I'll talk more about that. But I promised the running backs that we'll give them a 3 yard bubble. Okay. Over top of that deep in that defense. Okay, so I need to see that middle do something and tackle. You need to get that in out of there. All right. So there's the double team. That double team carries to the linebacker to your side. Okay. All right. So there's your first double. Now, right guard, is he covered? No, there's nobody in his gap. Can he help? Yes. Help with the right hand. This right tackle is covered, so y'all double there, and you blast that out and create that bubble I talked about. Okay. Now, responsibility of the quarterback. Quarterback has to read the in man on the line of scrimmage. Here is the read quarterback. Okay. If he goes down, I pull. Okay. If he goes up, I give. Okay. And then obviously there's the run back. Your read is the first down lineman to the play side. Okay. Almost as if you're running ISO. But since nobody is coming in here to block that will, you read that block. And here again, your area to work in is positive A, negative A. Okay. I'm going to hit it in one of those two spots. With two double teams in here, why would you want to go anywhere else? Okay. I hope you understand that. All right. Now, obviously, if the quarterback pulls, that gets into a whole lot of different things. Tight end, I want you to base block that guy. If he tries to go inside, cut him off and push him down. Okay, and stay with him. Stay active. Do not let him win. Okay. Obviously, when the quarterback pulls, he's running some kind of option, either to run or if I have 41 on to throw or smoke, which is a RPO. We'll get into that later, so I'm not talking about that. So that opens up a whole game here. Okay, the other thing is on this side, we don't really need this guy trying to come in here and mix it up with these guys, not even thinking about that. You could run bubble, you can run smoke. That's up between you and the quarterback. Okay. All right. We'll put some games on here. The way I break it down is if there's a game here, and the run, okay, to the right is red, run that game. Green, grass, run, and blue to the left is whatever game is out here. Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to make those decisions your own, but I'm prepared to come up to the line, go watch, see where the defensive lined up. Let's say they're in this scenario. I see that leverage there, and we got 41 on here. I go blue, and you just catch it and throw 41. Okay, now this guy's come all the way down and get in on tackle. Okay, he gonna do that once, and then we're gonna get him because we'll run that bubble screen inside the pit and or the post, and he'll come running down there, and we'll go down here and score. I can show you tape on that. That's an easy one. Okay. All right. So that's inside zone. Okay. All right. Here it is drawn up. Not very well because I'm just learning the new system. Okay. Just learning. All right. Where we at? Here it is drawn up. Not very well. I'll clean that up. Okay. You see in this scenario, I got the Z out here doing smoke, and I could do something else there. Okay. All right. Let me go back to the base. Okay. Remember, to the weak side, which is designated by the nose tackle, we run zone. Okay. Coming back to the strong side, which is denoted by the three tech. Okay, we'll run counter. Okay, counter is very similar to power. Okay, remember power is, just to be quite frank, a lot goes on the double team, but power is there was the fullback. I mean the H back is here, and he kicks and he comes around. Okay, okay. When we're running counter, we have no fullback to kick, so the way we run it is double team at the point of attack. Okay, that's first thing we got to have. That double team carries to the first linebacker to the weak side. So that'd be the will linebacker. Center chokes. Okay. And in this scenario, the guard has the kick or seal. Let's say the end comes upfield, the guard kicks. Now, the tackle will wrap around and block the first linebacker to the play side. The tight end gets the linebacker. Okay. Here's what we need to do. Since we're pulling all those guys, we need to move that running back, make sure that he's to your read side. Okay. And he jabs, comes back in, follows behind this. Okay. And the quarterback reads here. And let's say we also put on 42. That's a lot for a defense. Okay. They got to figure out how many players they want to play that little two-man game with. All right. We're bringing two from the back side to the front side. They got to figure out how to deal with that. Then, just for yucks, we throw on smoke just in case this corner falls off and goes to sleep. We'll take that gift, I like to call it. Okay. All right. So there you have it. That's the counter. Now remember, we want to run counter to the 3 side. Okay. So in a situation like this, okay, look at what the defense has done. Okay. To the to this side, they've gone shade 5. So here we go, running counter here. Okay. If we were going to run zone, we would run zone this way. Okay. And really with the back, it doesn't matter. You can run zone from that side, or you can come over here and you can run zone that way. It all depends on who that quarterback wants to read. If we end up running from this side, it's really what's called a veer read because the quarterback is reading to the front side of the play. Boom, there we go. Okay. But there you see counter drawn up to the 3-5. Now, if they came out and they went shade 5-9 to the tight end, we just come back and run counter right back this way. And the quarterback would read that side. So, anyway, here again, you're watching this. If it doesn't make sense, go back and rewind the video. Also, some other videos on this channel that you might find helpful. But that is our run install, zone and counter. Coming up, we'll talk pass.